right, Coach. Thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Edelman set to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Set, 15 lineouts. 15 lineouts.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
Get it.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise, as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Hey, exit.
Line 36. I got one. Watch 36.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, they scared. They scared. Hey, alert three. Alert three. Hey.
Regular.
Now Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Spot. No.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And an alley to run. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Stepping up, he'll try and run. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, our score 12-6. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Dorsett making the catch. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Right here, right here. Watch the eye. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. We own them. We own them. Switch, right.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Check 24. Check 24. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 49. Check 49. Check it.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
He may try and run for this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tyree Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. A pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Singletary. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Well, that 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Set, ready. Mike. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Any weapon.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
22, Jet Bomber. 22, Jet Bomber. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Check 53, Mike. Me and you on deck. On deck. I'm coming after you. Check. Hold on.
Mike, 53. Mike. Watch the run.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
You got tight right there. Fast. 53's a Mike. 53. Check 53.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
56.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
To the air, Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 39. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to air it out XOverdosed sent. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the fullback, Juszczyk, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Seven consonants, 1 vowel. Here's Juszczyk. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They go right back to Singletary. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Switch!
Pass 85!
Allen to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
They'll run it now with Juszczyk. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's into the hands of Edwards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Now Jackson on first down. He completes it to Henry. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 53, Mike.
First down, New England.
53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Jackson on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Stepping up, he'll try and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyree Jackson with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On first down, they stick with Singletary. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. They'll give this to Singletary running right. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Watch the safety creep. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check 40.
To try again after the sack. Allen. It's complete to Williams.
Complete to Doug Williams. 16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Kill.
Here's Allen. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Watch 36. 56.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
53, check 53. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Butt 6.
2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Watch the slats.
Big edge.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
You got nothing.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Watch the screen.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Check 13.
Mike, 53.
Another carry here for the fullback use check. And an alley to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
They run with Pumphrey, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Get low. West. Bang, 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 bang.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Patriots send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in